Morning, all. In today's session, we are going to see different approaches to draft an essay meritoriously. How to do an essay effectively. That is the component that we are going to do in today's class. The main objective of today's session is none other than uh, the writing process. It mainly focuses on writing process, and even in essay, there are different phases of writing. That is another component we are going to see today, and different strategies for writing. Because if you are in the stage of beginning level, the first level, what kind of strategies can we follow or explore to start writing the essay? That is another one. And the next foremost point in today's session is none other than how to write an academic essay effectively. There are different structures we have to segregate in writing an essay. The same way we have to give importance to introduction and body of the essay, as well as the concluding part. Okay. And another one, before writing an essay, you have to review various sample, like we have to go through various templates and sample. That is another important concept that we have to do before going for writing the essay. And some useful writing resources, either it is book. Nowadays everything is available on net, so you can not only depending upon net, but also you can gather various information from books or newspapers, articles, and journals. These are all the things that we are going to do in today's class. And writing an essay, it is like students, we feel worried to write an essay, but we have been doing from school days. Yeah. The main component that we are going to see, how to write an effective essay. That is the thing we are going to see today. First one, you have to select the topic of your choice. If you are in the stage of beginners level, if you are in the stage of beginners level, pick a topic and then prepare an outline or diagram of your ideas. You have to prepare, you have to plan on what topic you are going to write. What is the diagram of your ideas? You have to organize your thought, the thought process. There are so many things will be going on in your mind. You have to organize clearly, and then you have to make a proper connection and link between your ideas in a more clear cut way, because so many things are arising in your mind, no, like when you have started writing an essay, so many points pop up in your mind. So you have to make a proper connection, and that statement should convey it in a more clear way. And the outline, as I said, no, some outline or diagram, you have to create your own idea. That helps you a lot in organizing your point. So before writing an essay, you have to prepare an outline. These are all the points I'm going to include in my essay, and you have to jot down the points, which point is more priority and which point should come first. These are all important elements, but these are all the main element in writing an essay. And write your thesis statement. Thesis statement, because you have already chosen a topic and sorted your ideas into relevant category. You must create a thesis statement. You have to make a thesis statement which will have two parts. The first part is mainly focuses on topic, and second part mainly deals with the essay with substantiating point. Let me tell you an example. For example, if you are writing about Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam and his impact among youngsters, so this would be an essay topic. For example, you are going to write about APJ Abdul Kalam. So when you are started writing, you have to write what kind of impact Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam has created for the future of our country. Or else, when he worked as a president of India, what are the highlighting features that he has made everybody to admire his work. So in that way, you can create your thesis statement. That is another one. And body of the essay, introduction, conclusion. Both the things are very important. Introduction that made the readers attention, readers here evaluators attention. So your introduction should attract the attention of the reader, as well as it should focus on your essay. It should not deviate from your essay. So you should begin the essay with an attention grabbing methodology. Okay, you can use like a simple summary of your topic, or else a quotation, a story, a dialogue, whatever you are thinking that is one of the most impressive way. You can use that. Okay, and another one, the concluding part of the essay, it should sum up the overall idea of your essay. Okay, the perspective of your topic, the final perspective of your topic. So the conclusion should consist of some 3 to 5 strong sentences. It is like reviewing the main point and giving more reinforcement to your thesis point. So conclusion is more very very important. Like how you are giving more priority to introduction, the same way you have to give importance to conclusion. This is a brief outline of writing an effective essay. So final touches is also there. Final touches is none other than proofreading, and if there is any grammatical error or spell error, you have to go through the concept, you have to go through the written document and finalize it. That we will do later. And these are all the different phases in writing essay. Different phases, various steps. As we discussed, the first step is planning, followed by planning, thinking, and researching, writing, and editing. These are all different steps in writing essay. Essay writing, one of the important components, it is like an art. It is like an art, not like whatever comes to your mind you will be drafting as essay. It's not. It should not be in that way. You have to plan. First one is planning. I have chosen this topic. So the points, you have to draft the points that comes in your mind. Okay, like that is a very 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 important one. You have to stimulate your thought process according to the topic. As I already said, the common topic, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam and his impact among the youngsters. If you get a topic in that way, so you have to plan what are the points I'm going to give. Abdul Kalam's introduction, a brief introduction you can give, and his successful endeavors you can add, and like his struggles to reach the topmost position, and his ideas towards youngsters. Likewise, these are all the points you are going to write in your essay. So you have to think in what way you are producing. You are going to produce the words. And another one is researching. If it is in an exam hall, you couldn't research more a lot, because on spot you will be consolidating your point that emerging in your mind. But when you are submitting as an assignment, or when you are getting a chance of drafting, at that time you can research. You can go and research on the particular topic, and you can get various information on APJ Abdul Kalam and his impact towards youngsters and his role to reach the topmost position. Likewise, you can gather lot many information. That is researching phase, researching step. Next one is writing to avoid plagiarism. I hope you would have heard the term plagiarism. It means simply copying the points from either book or net sources. That is called plagiarism. You're not your own idea. You're chumma copying the paragraph from the net or from any written document. That is called plagiarism. That should not be done. So, writing, you can get points from book, but gather those points and produce it in your own language. Please do produce the information in your own language, simple, to avoid plagiarism. Okay, that is another one. Writing part. When you are writing, before going for final draft, you can simply align the points and please do reread your essay. If you want to make your essay more effective, you have to alter the points. You may think that the last point that you have written recently would consider as very important one. So while drafting, please do consider that point and give more priority. Okay, that is another one I want to tell you. When you have written that point as the last one, while you are drafting, you may consider that the recently framed sentence has more weightage. So you can plan and bring that particular point in the introductory component. In the introduction part itself, you can bring that point. You can edit and bring the point in the introduction place itself. Likewise, writing plays a vital role, and the final step is editing. Even in your exam hall, after completing your essay writing process, you are supposed to reread it so that you can avoid grammatical error, as well as you may think that the point gives more priority. So you can bring that particular point and you can enhance your language. You can give proper conclusion. So these are all the points that may happen when you reread it. So editing is important. While you are doing this essay writing process for drafting or assignment submission or research article, once you have completed your writing process, better have a glance with the experts, with your professors, friends, okay, language trainers. They can rectify the errors in the passage and they would definitely enhance the article of yours. So please keep it in your mind. Once the drafting process gets over, you are supposed to reread the document for the final version. While reading itself, while doing the proofreading process, you will definitely land up with so many typo errors or grammatical errors, the phrase ordering, okay, the keeping the phrase in the right position, and spelling error also happens. And that will get rectified only when you are doing the editing process. And another one, these are all different steps. As I said, like, these are all different types of steps to write an effective essay. Apart from that, the major tips for the beginner, if you are in the stage of beginning level. First one, you select a topic of your own choice. Select a topic according to your wish. Maybe you are highly interested to write about your own personality of your choice, or else any social impacting topics, that also you can write, or heart burning issues. First priority is selecting the topic of your choice. That is the first one for the beginners. After selecting the topic, you come out with your own outline. Okay, now, yeah, different phases we have seen, no, like how to write an essay effectively. Now, coming back to the point, you can have a brief introduction, then body of the essay, and then concluding paragraph. These three components you have to focus. First one, you have to give a first paragraph of the essay should have a great significance. It should create a big impact. So the introductory paragraph of your essay should capture the attention of the examiner in the first reading itself. So introduction should give more priority, should be given more priority to the introduction, followed by the body of the essay. This part is also very, very important. Body, you can have multiple paragraphs to connect your idea in the logical order. And next one is concluding paragraph. You can conclude the main points in a different way that expressed in the essay, and you can give some suggestions and some limitations in the concluding paragraph. The paragraph should be a solution oriented. Solution oriented conclusion will always get a good impression in the minds of the evaluators or readers. So your essay, end of your essay should be a positive one. Okay, yeah. Now let's see how to plan a time frame. How to plan a time frame for writing essay. Fix a deadline. Like you will be having too many levels of writing an essay. First one, you have to fix a proper deadline. Like no, your professors would have given some submission date for your assignment. Don't do the assignment at the last minute. You can plan how to go about it before the deadline. You should submit it on or before the deadline. Well in advance you should submit it. So the first one, list the task. What are the things you are going to do? First one, preliminaries. Preliminaries is none other than first level of writing an essay, gathering information and then organizing information. Keep a rough outline. And another one is drafting. You can take various steps, different types of drafting. While keep on drafting, your essay will be enhanced. That is another one. Okay, and references you can give, and proofreading, as I already discussed, you can have a proofreading with the experts, and you have to plan your assignment. The word limit, okay, and how many pages does it require to write an effective essay. Likewise, you have to plan it and read and understand the topic clearly first. If the topic is being given to you, please do read and understand the topic. Another one, as we discussed, plan and citing sources. You can cite sources from net and book, but language should be yours. Don't simply copy the points from the net and produce as yours. That is called plagiarism. And drafting in your own words, and make some strong points. Keep a paragraph. That paragraph should contain some strong points. And another one, before going for submission, proofread the essay. Okay, but the major idea is none other than introduction and body of the essay and conclusion. Okay, that is the important one. Introduction and body of the essay. You can have some 3 to 5 paragraph. Okay, now let me go with some example. Example of topic. You should examine means browse and get more information. Examining what is the impact of writing that particular essay. So you should analyze very deeply. And in the introduction part, the main purpose of the introduction is to present your topic in an effective way, so that, as we discussed, it gets the reader's attention. Once the readers get proper attention, the reader, he or she, will definitely read the essay. It should create a kind of an interest. So this particular process to grabbing the attention of readers should play a important role. And another one, the body of the paragraph, the middle paragraph of the essay are collectively called the body paragraph. It should have strongest argument or the most significant example, significant points. It should also be arranged in chronological explanation, ma. Like even if you are planning to do some 3 to 5 body of the essay, 5 different paragraph, each and everything should have a transitional phrase. It should go one after the other. Okay, and the final, that is the only important thing to give more effectiveness in your essay. The body of the paragraph plays a very important role, and the transitional phase also, it should take place. And the final part is conclusion. The concluding paragraph should come at the end of your essay, and the final paragraph should consider that as the last chance for you to produce your point. It should be extremely rigid. Okay, and the conclusion is, as we discussed, it should be more positive, more positive. Okay, and moving on to the next one. Yeah, when you are analyzing a topic, as we discussed, it should be in your own word. Don't make cut, copy, paste from net or any written document. And another one, if you are in the beginner's level, in the first stage of writing an essay, better go with the subject matter that you are already familiarized. Okay, your favorite topic, your favorite concept, you can select and write of your own. And another one, and completing the essay. Once you finished writing the essay, please do check what are the points are required to enhance the essay effectively. Whether my essay requires any quotation, any positive quotation, or any anecdote. Anecdote means a life example. If it requires, you can add it. So it depends upon you in enhancing your assignment. Okay, and select what kind of material that you are going to go through for writing an essay. If it is an assignment, so you have to cross check with various written documents. When it comes for exam, that is different. But when you are doing an assignment process, or when you are drafting an article or report, you can draft it. Next one, once you fixed your topic, this is another important tip for writing your essay effectively. Once you have landed up with the proper topic, you have to give work to your brain and your thought process. You have to think out of the box for getting more creative points. Okay, that is important. And for keeping a point in your mind, you can have a mind map, list, drawing, and discussion. You can get suggestion from your friends, seniors, and professors, and notes. You can take down notes and highlight those notes in your essay also. That is also important. But when it comes for exam point of view, you cannot discuss with your friends, obviously. So you need to get practiced well for writing an essay effectively. Okay, and another one, moving on to the next. Initial plan. Planning is the important one, ma. And reading. You have to go through various things. Okay, the first thing, this is one of the examples, ma. Imagine that you are going to construct a new house. The first one, you will be planning whatever process. This is one of the example I want to quote here. If you are going to construct a new house, you can't land up immediately by constructing the house. Step by step process is there. You can't build a Rome in a single day. It needs a process of time. Different levels of process are there. Likewise, the planning plays important role in writing an essay. Okay, and another one, and then you can write, because when you think, numerous ideas emerge in your mind. Okay, and so that you will be coming out with proper points when you are writing. Definitely your essay will get the right shape. That will create a kind of attention or interest towards the readers. The evaluators also will definitely get impressed by your creative points. Don't simply land up with the normal structures. Okay. And another one, look at the structure of the essay. The structure of the essay: first one, introduction, as we already discussed. Even in the introduction part, you should start the essay with a good idea or a good quotation or an anecdote which should be relevant to your topic. In introduction, the main objective of the introductory paragraph is to clarify uh, the importance of the essay to the readers or evaluator. Okay, and it should be, the central idea of the essay should be very precise in the introductory essay itself, in the introductory paragraph, in the introduction itself. You should convey the outline of the essay. That is the important point I want to tell you. The main section is none other than body of the essay. Body of the essay you can divide into multiple paragraphs, but even those paragraphs should connect in a logical order. It should go in a proper way, and yeah, it should go with the proper way. You have to organize and develop the logical sequence. If you consider that as the most valuable, and it should create a kind of an impact to the readers, means you should give the point, give that particular paragraph as first. Priority matters a lot. Priority, as I said, like if you feel that that particular part is more important, so you may bring that particular part in the beginning of the essay. And in a particular paragraph, try to complete your point, your argument point. Don't bring the point to the next paragraph. Each and every paragraph should have a same length of the words usage. Okay, same length can be followed. It looks so good when you are writing an essay. The body of the essay, you may include definitely 3 to 5 multiple paragraph. Each paragraph should go with the same length, word length. And another important point in the body of the essay is none other than, you should not deviate from the central idea or the theme of your essay. Don't you may think like the readers don't look into the essay very deeply, not like that at all. Please be very conscious in writing your essay. Some students would have done like producing the same point in different words. That also can be avoided. That so main section, the body of the essay, you can produce the body of the essay with various points, like minimum 3, maximum 5 paragraph. And then final one is conclusion, concluding paragraph. It's none other than summarizing the main point that we enclosed in the beginning of the essay, from the beginning of the essay. And you can give your own personal conclusion also. You can give your suggestions, you can state the negative points, and you can say the scope of your approach in the concluding paragraph. But most of the evaluators or most of the readers require the essay should be solution oriented. At the end of the essay, the conclusion should give a proper solution, that will give a good impression, that will obviously give very good impression. So that is the thing I want to tell you here. your conclusion should give proper impression. So that my kind of recommendation for the beginners or the people who are highly interested to write essay, you should conclude the essay with a positive note. After that, you can check your essay for any spelling mistakes or grammatical error or any kind of editing. You can do that even in your exam. Once you complete your essay with the help of yours in your exam, you can't get a help of your friend or professor. When it comes for assignment submission process, you can get, but in your exam you can, you are the expert. You have to imagine that you are the expert of proofreading, so you have to have a glance of the essay, and then you will definitely land up with various corrections. Okay, this is one of the important aspects to enhance your essay effectively. And another one, here the sample is given, ma. I have given a sample. Please do look at it, because as I said, like though you are in the stage beginning stage of writing an essay, you have to go through various sample. Please do read numerous essay that will give an idea to you. And one more thing I want to tell you, there are three basic type of essay paper. My first one, analytical, expository, argumentative. Analytical is none other than bringing down your idea or issue with key component, and you are trying to analyze the topic and giving it to the reader in a different way. That is called analytical essay. And another one is expository. Expository means explanatory essay, explanation, giving explanations, factual details. For example, if you are getting a chance of writing on incident, writing an essay on natural, like Indian monument or India or general topic, you will be giving only factual details in that essay. That is called expository. And argumentative. Argumentative, or otherwise called persuasive essay. Persuasive essay, that means you are arguing with proper evidence. You are planning to claim in a very specific manner about the topic. To justify your point, you are producing some evidence and supporting your argument. Okay, that is called argumentative essay. It is otherwise called interpretation. Argument is essays is to convince or persuade the reader. Every objective of essay, whatever type of essay it is, the main objective, the outcome of the essay is to convince the readers to read the whole essay. Your main target, you can say it as like target, is to convince the readers to read your essay. That kind of interest you should create when you write an essay. Okay, here the sample is being given. Please do look at it. First is introduction, and main point is none other than body of the essay. It should have has multiple paragraph, as we discussed. 3 to 5 paragraphs minimum in the essay, and then conclude. Next process is read and research. When you are writing an effective essay, please do read more. Read when you have more point, then only you can collate with proper thing. Reading, as we discussed the introduction, the first paragraph of the essay, it gives an idea to the readers, and it should create readers attention and interest. And in the body of the essay, as we discussed, it should have a arguing concept, the main idea, the outline. It should contain important concepts, the main ideas in the body of the essay. Okay, you can have 3 to 5. For that, you have to read a lot so that you can address any idea which is supporting the thesis statement. So you should have numerous points. You should jot down the points in a paragraph by stating the supporting idea. For that, you have to read. First, create an outline and then keep important points. From when you are drafting itself, you come to know which is important and which is very menial. Which point should I add as a supporting argument in the paragraph, whether I can include this or not. You can have a clear cut idea. And another one, please do give evidence. If you are very prompt, if you know the information is right, then you can give evidence. Otherwise, please do ignore it. No need to show fake information. That is another one. Okay. Reading the continuation of the previous one. Please do read, keep references, and the thinking process. Please do gather more information. For that, you have to read it, read and have various samples. And writing process. Look at the writing process. Prepare an outline, write your thesis statement, and then write the body of the essay. Give an introduction, crisp introduction, write a conclusion, add some finishing touches at the end of the essay, and go with rough draft, fair draft, and then improving the draft with the help of your friends and professors. N number of draft you can do, drafting process. If you are doing lot many drafting process, that will definitely give a proper shape to your essay, but this cannot be done in your exam. So that when you are start writing itself, you jot down the important points in the rough sheet and then continue writing. Once you finish the exam, you may feel like, oh my god, I missed this point, I would have written this point in the essay. This should not happen in your essay writing component. And paragraph, as we know that the body of the paragraph should not merge with other paragraph. One paragraph, one major idea. It should not get shuffled. For that only I am trying to tell. A major idea can be discussed in one particular paragraph. The next paragraph follows with another idea. Don't merge the ideas. That becomes so clumsy if you are merging two different ideas into 2 3 paragraph, or repeating the same points in different ideologies. That will create a kind of a confusion in the minds of readers and evaluators. Please do avoid it. Okay, and another one, you can support your argument. Okay, like when you are arguing or explaining or describing your topic, you should give a proper section within the body of your essay, and proper structure. When you are producing a main point, please do give your supporting idea in a sentence format, but it should be given in a detailed form. Then only the relative information will support your point. That is another one I want to tell you. And your conclusions, as we already discussed, your conclusion part play a vital role in the end of the essay. It more positive can be added at the end. Effective conclusion, because introduction we are giving more importance. No, more importance we are giving to the introduction. The same way you have to give for the concluding part also. That is another one I want to tell you. So the introduction paragraph, it's like attention grabbing look, a thesis statement, followed by first body paragraph and second body paragraph, third body paragraph. Each topic sentence, supporting details and examples should be given with the proper explanation. And the concluding paragraph is a transition level. because you are going to conclude the essay with the same idea that you have mentioned in the beginning of the essay. So you should rephrase the main topics and subtopics that you have discussed in the previous one, and you can give some global statement. You can give overall ideology. The last sentence in the conclusion paragraph should communicate that your essay has come to an end, and it should communicate to the reader that you are so confident that you have proven your idea with the support of your thesis statement. So these are all the things to be noticed. So once you have done various samples and various exercises, you will develop the ability to write clear and effective essay, obviously. uh, these are all important points. Do's in writing an essay effectively. Focus on your topic, please don't deviate from your topic. Structuring an essay in a clear cut manner. It should go according to your plan. The contents, each and every topic has both positive and negative sides. Don't focus on more negative points than positive. Highlight the positive from negatives. I hope you understand the difference. Each and every topic has both positive and negative, but instead of highlighting many negative points, you can highlight the positive points. I'm not asking you to ignore the negatives completely, but the readers expect the essay to give a positive solution, positive outlook. That shows the person is so positive. And another one, formulating the arguments in a clear cut way, formulating, arranging it in a proper way. The first step, as I said, like when you are writing an essay, before drafting an essay, you have to plan it. Which point gives more priority in writing an essay and presentation in a neat way. And when you are drafting in a Word document, each and every paragraph should have a same length that looks kind of a visual treat for the readers. And referencing, you can add, but don't plagiarize. Don't simply copy the ideas or statements simply from any written documents or net sources. You can substantiate the point in your own language. That's difference. And language skill, your choice of words. It should have a good language. Okay, I'm not making you to give a detailed vocabulary or new words. I'm not making you to add that. When the readers read your essay, it should not like confuse the readers or evaluators. And learning resources, you can have n number of learning resources nowadays: books, mobiles, net, professors, friends, family members. When you get a topic, no, like they will come out with numerous ideologies, printed documents, magazines, journals, lot many things are there. Okay, and once you completed the process of writing, once you have completed the process, better go with the editing purpose, editing phase. Next step, the final stage after concluding your essay, proofread it. Better get suggestion from language trainers, professors, or experts. You may think that you have written well. Obviously, you would have written well, but some kind of error, unnoticing error, either it may be a typo error or spell error or grammatical error or priority of keeping the sentence in the beginning, you would have made it in the middle of your essay. So you can get help with your friends, and you can come out with a final draft. These are all some tips to enhance your essay. You can keep a checklist, and you can fix to a deadline. And before the deadline, as we already discussed, before deadline, please do complete it. Okay. Now let's see some do's and don'ts, do's and don'ts in writing essay. Apart from this, we have discussed numerous things to write an essay effectively. Now, another do's is none other than if you are starting a new thought or ideology for the essay, better begin with a new paragraph. Don't juggle the ideas in the different paragraphs. You may think that it is like a free flow, not like that. Please do have a control over your thought. Organize your thought in a proper way. Don't write in a big paragraph, very big one paragraph. I have seen so many students, they have written one big paragraph as one essay. Don't do that. Use quotation, various quotation, but don't plagiarize. Quotations you can give, but you can give reference. Like this is the word said by Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, Abraham Lincoln. Words of, according to the words of Nelson Mandela, education is a powerful weapon. When you are trying to say, please do quote the name of the person uh, who has given the ideas or quotation, but don't plagiarize. Use active voice and meaningful verb and action word. Don't use passive voice like I, my. Don't use those words and all. I instead of I. Never use I. The first person singular. The essay, it's if the essay is in a narrative form. For example, if you are getting an essay like my family, my role model, then you can use the words like I. Apart from that, if it is a general essay, don't use the first person singular. Please do avoid it. And another one, use clear a descriptive word. Use clear words. Don't misuse the words that you some words you don't know the meaning of the word, but you may think that that is correct in using in your essay, but don't do that. Hope you understand that these are all some effective ways in writing your essay. I hope you understand this particular concept, how to write an essay in a most effective way. This will help you a lot, I guess. Please do keep on highlighting the important points, note on the points, so that it will definitely make you to land in a proper way. As I said, please do go with various sample of essays. If you are in the beginning stage, you need to know the basics of writing an essay effectively. So these some tips I have given for you. This will definitely help you a lot in creating the essay in a most effective way. I hope so. So the major tip is none other than select a topic of your choice, plan it accordingly, come out with your own thesis statement, and segregate the body of the paragraph properly in a proper length. Give a good and attractive introduction and conclusion. Also you have to give a same weightage, because the opening you are giving more priority, right? The same way you have to give importance to the conclusion part also, and the finishing touches. These are all some effective essays to write an essay effectively. Some effective tips you have to keep it in your mind when you are writing an essay.